So we can start. I have shared my, I have not shared my screen. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. So today we are going to discuss the rest of the mock questions. So we have discussed, I think, let me see, I think at least 3 we have discussed. 1 second. Yeah. So we had a long discussion for the first 3 questions, and even fourth question. So I had uploaded the fourth question. Right? There was some network problem that day, but next time I kind of did it with the other people in a from an easier approach and so on. And then I had uploaded it, so you guys should watch it. We're not going to discuss that now, if you need to. And let's do the next one. And the next questions have several parts here, 4 parts. Let's see. Okay. So so what is the question? So we have an m by n matrix, okay, and so it's question number 5, okay, in mock test 9. So maybe I'll write that. So this is problem 5, yeah, and so this is mock test 9. Yeah, so it starts with an m by n matrix. So we have a m by n. What is, so this something is wrong with this m by n matrix, and let's see what the entries are. Okay, so the ijth entry contains the vector x to the power I comma x to the power j. Okay, so this is part A, and this is the ijth entry. So as I write and I say, you guys can think, because the way I say it also, and you'll kind of maybe. So let's see, ijth entry contains this, right? So what does it mean if we take a it's good to take an example. Okay, so here it will be like x comma x. So you know this is the 1 comma 1 entry. We are going with that convention, and so this is 1 comma 2, and so on. Yeah, this is 2 comma 3, and so on. So this is how we have filled up the matrix. Now there are 2 players A and B making moves alternately. Okay, let's write that. So we have 2 players A and B, and just alternately, and A begins. Okay. So now the main thing is, so in each move, a player can select any vector x to the power A, y to the power B, and take component-wise multiplication with each entry of the matrix with this vector. Okay, and then take the limit as x goes to 0 and y goes to 0. So okay, so then there is a slight, if you would call it a misprint, it doesn't really matter. You could just, I mean, you can forget that there is a y and still do the problem, I suppose. But let me just call this y. In fact, it will still work out because it's very simple in that sense. But let me just change it. It's y to the j, precisely speaking. And this is y, and this is y square, and this is x square y. But you see, it will not matter because you're taking the limit component wise, it will remain the same. Okay. So selecting a vector x to the power a, y to the power b, and then you multiply each entry of this matrix with this vector. Okay, and then you take the limit. Okay, multiply and then take the limit of each entry as x and y go to 0. Okay. So even to understand this move, let's just take an example. Okay, so suppose A chooses x to the power -1 and y to the power minus 2. Okay. And let's say this is for the initially. Okay, initially. So in that case, can you guys tell me what will the final matrix be after taking the limit? Matrix entries after taking the limit. When you multiply this with this original matrix, M1. Yeah. So what I'm asking is just limit x comma y equals to 0, this thing, and we have described what this multiplication means. So what matrix are we going to get, or array, whatever? Yeah. So you're going to just multiply every entry of this array or matrix. And so on. So come on. So what will the entry 1 comma 1 be? That's right. Yeah. 0 comma infinity. Right. But yeah, so this is clear that if you take this and you multiply with x comma y component wise, then it becomes, no, it's not 0 comma infinity, it's 1, it's this, and then when you take the limit, then it becomes 1 comma infinity, right? But then there is a rule that says that, I mean, the entries that become 0, you make them 0, and the rest of the entries you don't change. Yeah, some entries become 0, then those entries have to be, then those entries he has to replace in the original matrix with 0, handing over the resulting matrix to the other player. So no other changes are being set to be made, but only those which are becoming 0. So this first entry is not becoming 0. So let's use the matrix notation. So it will remain as it is. Okay, so this is a matrix in which the entries are not numbers but vectors. Okay, so this will remain x comma y. So just quickly in this way, can tell me the other, what happens to the other things. But the first row will remain as it is, right? The first row, because x is not going to become 0. But the first row is not changing. Yeah. What happens to the second row? Sorry. Okay, so far, what have you? Sorry. Yeah, but don't go to the rest of the question now. Like, have you understood this particular operation that we are doing so far? So yeah. So which part are you not have you not followed? So the matrix definition, right? And then we choose at each move. Let's say initially we choose a vector x to the power a, y to the power b. So that's example x to the power -1, y to the power minus. So this is your b, right? And then what the question wants us to do is to multiply every entry of this matrix by this, right? And take limit as x goes to x and y both go to 0. So if we do this for the entry 1 comma 1, then what happens? So this becomes 1 comma 1 by y, right? And then you will take limit. What is the limit? I mean, as goes to 0. Yeah. This becomes 1 comma infinity. Okay, but we are not yet saying that this is what you do. I mean, this is what you replace the entry by. No, they're saying that if this limit becomes 0, then you change that entry. Otherwise, you don't change. Okay, so far we have picked that x comma y entry from the matrix and pick this arbitrary vector, which is fixed for all the entries of the matrix, and you multiply them and you take the limit. If you see that the limit becomes 0, 0, both have to become 0, then you change that entry in the matrix. Otherwise, you don't change it. Okay, so now with that, tell me what the second row will become one by one. What will the 2, 1 entry become? Sorry. No, it is this example I'm saying. Yeah. No, that is not important. No, yeah, that did not be in the matrix. He just chooses a vector. As I have not said that it has to be in the matrix. Yes, right. But in particular, the 2, 1 entry, 2, 1 entry will again become 1, no, so it will become 0, 0, infinity. So 0, infinity means we are not going to change it. So we'll leave it as it is. Okay. That's also correct, right? The first column will remain same because the y has to be more than 2. Yeah. So not just the first column, in fact, even the second column, right? Y has to be strictly more than 2 for you to have any chance, right? So the first 2 columns remain the same. So this is just this guy's is not a hard question at all, but this, and it's rather a little boring question to be honest. But some questions are like this, we just decode the thing that is a more yeah. Anyways, so both the entries becoming 0. So this entry will also remain. So let's just write everything for one case at least. Then we can see. Okay. So have I written it correctly or do I need to change anything? No, 0, 0, because you have to maintain it, or maybe did I not write that? Anyways, I've written 0. But yeah, so in that yeah, I should write 0, 0 or vector 0. Anyways, so that's okay. So yeah, now you see the third, so this entry, one needs to check. So if you have x, so both 2 and 3 are bigger than 1 and 2 respectively. And therefore, when you multiply this, you get x comma y. Yeah? And when you take the limit, it is 0, 0. Yeah, and so as Raghav has said, this will become 0, 0. So we'll write that. So Rasubro is here. Okay. Yeah. This Microsoft is so annoying. Only yesterday I got the laptop prepared, so everything has settings has changed. Okay, so this will become 0, 0. And so is it okay if I write every other entry to be 0, 0? Please don't skip it. You just make sure that you take a minute and see it. I think Raghav sees it, but so okay, everybody sees it. So yeah, Rasubru, we are discussing this question number 5. So I suppose you've seen the question. So just have a look here. So far we have just said that you start with a matrix whose entries are these pairs of variables, and in each move you pick some arbitrary vector x to the power a, y to the power b. I've given an example for the initial case where you pick x to the power -1, y to the power -2, and you multiply every entry of the matrix component wise. It's just component wise, and then whatever, and then you take the limit as x and y go to 0. Whatever entries become 0, you change them. Others you don't change. So that's what the question is. So everybody's understood? Okay. All right. So now the rest of the question, what does it say? Can someone explain me? What does the rest of the question, what is the rest of the question asking for? No, part A is not yet done. So, I mean, part A, we have to still do, right? Rest of part A. Yes. And, and what is the condition for losing or winning? The player who makes the top left corner 0, 0 loses. So let's write that because that's the key, right? The player who makes top left corner 0, 0 loses. And so, I mean, at each step, everybody has to make some new entry 0. Okay, yeah, and that I've written that. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. So basically, nobody would ever want to pick something like x to the power x comma y. Let's just say we would never want to pick x comma y, right? Because if you pick x comma y, then certainly every entry, and then you multiply, take limit, certainly every entry will become 0. No doubt, right? Because it's positive. So both the powers should never be positive. Certainly. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is not an entry. This is just a vector. This is just a, yeah. It's a vector. Yeah, then it's not a part of the entry of the matrix. Hmm. No, so player can select any vector. Yes. So I mean, otherwise, that's why I've already selected x to the power -1 and y to the power -2. But then you will lose. That's right. And even in the example I've said, right, x to the power -2, y to the power -3, if you select, yeah, once you select that new some vector outside the matrix or in the matrix, doesn't matter. Once you select some vector, you have to multiply every entry of the matrix with that. Yeah. Yeah, so nobody wants to make, huh? No, but you see, and each move you have to make a new entry non-zero. Okay, I'm not asking for a winning strategy. I'm just asking who has a winning strategy. I mean, yeah, but yeah. So you see, for example, I mean, if all of these have become 0, then whoever's move it is, yeah, if he picks this, then the other person who makes the move after that will lose, yeah. Or if all but one is 0, then the person who's going to make a move will certainly lose, no doubt. So let me write that. So what you're saying is, if we remove, so how will you remove? Yeah. Right. So multiply. Let me just say multiplying by x to the power -1, comma y to the power -1. Yeah. What does this do? Sorry. No. Yeah. But that then we will not make it 1, 1. We will leave it as it is. Right. But what entries does it make 0? That's the key. Yeah, that's what I should ask. Right. Exactly. So then what happens is this entire thing becomes 0. If you do that, yeah. So this gives and so on, dot, dot, dot. And here, let's write one of them, dot, 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 and everything else becomes a big 0. That's just 0. Now, why should, so Raghav is saying that we should do this. So why should we do this? Or maybe you're trying to say player A should do this if you're saying that. So why should he do it? So why should he make this multiplication? Why should he make? And everything below and like, yeah, right. Hmm. Right. Okay. But I'm not understanding clearly. So you're saying that if player A does this, okay, so then let's take it one step at a time. If player A does this, then okay, so I've already written here, so let's not write it. So let's just change this one only. Let's be careful here because it's let's just write it here. Then you try to frame your argument. So let me just write it first. So if player A does this, so A, and we get this. Uh-huh. X comma y to the power minus 1. What does that mean? You mean this? Oh, x comma y to the power minus 1. You mean this? Ah, okay. So let's see. So 1 minute, we'll see what that gives. So here we get this. So just a minute. So before Raghav says his argument. So what are we going to get if you do this? Yeah. No. Okay. So we'll write that also. So if you do this, then what happens is, this time I'll just write more briefly. You will only have non-zero entries here, right? And everything else is 0, right? Yeah. So for y, we're gonna. So can anybody make A lose from here? Come on. Can anybody make A lose? Or Chandan, you can only think just. Yeah. A. So I'm saying that A can still lose from here. What should B do so that A loses from here? From this last thing that we are looking at. Huh. Yeah, x to the power. Yeah, so you can just do x to the power minus 1 comma y to the power minus. No. Yeah. No, I will not do minus 2 because so let me no. So let me give this one s to the power minus 1 comma 1. I think this is saying same thing, right? But if you do s to the power minus 1 comma 1 means y to the power 0. I see. If you multiply by this, then what happens? Then you see this will become 0. And the third thing will also become 0. Is that right? No, but x comma y will not become 0. Right, exactly. That's right. Yeah. So if B makes this move, if B meaning yeah, but if B does this, then A will lose. Chandan, do you see that? Right. If B does this, so no, but this is certainly not a winning strategy. Is that right? I'm not saying I found a winning strategy or describe who is winning. I'm just saying who has it. So the question is who has a winning strategy in part A, right? Okay, but does everybody agree that this is not a winning strategy? Okay, so I mean the one that Chandan has described. Yeah. Mm, no, so you see there is a problem. If you do x to the power minus 1 comma 1, it will not make every entry 0. In this situation, it's doing that. So just think, right? I mean, think about it. If you have something like x comma y square, this will not become 0 if you multiply by x to the power minus 1 comma 1. Right? If it was there. So you see, so making this move initially doesn't mean that you're going to win. Making this move at the point we made, makes B win. That's a different thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so your thing also doesn't seem to work, right? So why? No, but if B removes everything here, then A will remove everything here, and then B has to remove this. So in that case, A is winning. But can B do something else? Which part? Yeah. So what should B do? Yeah. So everybody can think here. I mean, so I suppose one now sees the combinatorics behind it, right? The combinatorial move that is happening. I don't need to say. Yeah. Or you can stick with this multiplication. Huh. How? Yeah. Yeah. Uh, okay. So, okay. What is that stage? I mean, one more non-zero. Okay. Everything else 0. Okay. So you're saying that the winning person needs to create this state. Okay. Yeah, that's just the rephrasing of the question. That's right. That's right. Oh. Yeah, just think so, but can anybody give a strategy of here how A can lose from here? What should B do so that A certainly loses from here? Let's just maybe just think about the small case once. Bottom part, which part? This part. Yes. So what A did is multiplied by x to the power minus 1 comma y to the power minus 1. And what do we mean by multiply? Multiply each entry. So take every entry of the matrix. So you take x to the power I, y to the power j, and you multiply it with this component wise. 1 minute. Yeah. So you do this, and then you see, right? You do I minus 1 comma y to the power j minus 1, and then you take the limit as x and y go to 0. And if this limit is 0 comma 0, then you change that entry in the matrix. Okay. So if you're doing x to the power minus 1 comma y to the power minus 1, and if I plus 1 is, if I minus 1, sorry, is more than 0, if I is more than 1, and if j is more than 1, if I and j are both more than 1, then you see these are becoming 0. Right. And other cases, some other limit is coming, infinite or 1 comma 1, whatever, but those we are not changing. That is the key. So you can see combinatorially just happening is that you're picking some position and you're making every entry in that row, that column, and everything below 0. That's all that is happening. Okay. So one doesn't need to say it in this stupid way. This is the other. I just wanted to make something, so I just made it up like this. But anyway, still there is a lot of maybe things to think. So from henceforth, let's not say x comma y. Let's just say I comma j entry that you're going to pick and make the thing 0 below. Yes. In this case, yeah. Right. Right. No. If you take x to x comma y to the power minus 5, right, then it will make this 0. Right? Is that right? Yeah. No, it's not right. Minus 3, I mean, yeah. Sorry. Minus 3, sorry, yeah. One second. Yeah, no, it will make 1 comma 4th entry 0. Just check. Yeah, it will make this entry 0. Chandan, do you see that? Yeah. So basically, see, from now on, don't think about it like multiplication. Now you can pick any entry. You can pick any entry and make everything to the right and below and everything like down. You can make them 0. Okay. So here I'm just saying, and let me just say the strategy from. So let me just because let's discuss this part. Okay. Because from here we can learn the other things a little bit. And then I'll go to the next part before giving this, trying to solve this completely. Okay. Because the next part will tell us. So we are trying to make, so from here, we are trying to make A loose. Let me give you one move. Okay. I'll say that B makes this 0. Now A, yeah. So now we need to say that no matter what A does, B will win. So, okay, so now let us say that Raghav is making this A 0. Now someone should act like a B and try to win. So what should be done? Which? Column 1, entire column 1? This one. 3 comma 1. Yeah, and you see it is legal to do it, right? Because when you pick that entry, you have to make everything to the right and below 0, and everything to the right is 0. There's nothing below. Okay, so B makes this 0. Now what should A do? What can A do to win? We are able to do that, right? No, not always. There's a structure to this thing that is. Ha. Ha. In this particular thing, yeah, then in, mhm, right. Um, right. I mean, so I mean, what can I mean? B can also make this all three zero. It's in the rules. It can make. Huh, yeah, so he will pick this entry means iska he'll make try to make this zero and so what should be that? So that should be 1 comma y to the power minus 1. Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, yeah. So Adish, do you see if he does this, yeah, then this entire thing becomes zero, right? And as I've also already said, right, you can always select a vector always so that you make that entry and everything to the right and below and you know. So, yeah, x comma y square. Y. And this is zero. This goes to zero, right? When you take the element. So yeah, right. And so you see, like you can make something, anything, you can actually make anything zero and everything here. A will, huh. If B does this, then A can do this, and then B has to, then B will lose. If B does this, then he will lose. That's a different thing. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, just 1 minute. Just think a little bit. So just so don't focus on other things. Focus on in from here. Focus on how to make B win from here for sure. Okay, just I'll come in a minute. Just think about this now. Okay, from this situation that we have lastly, how to make B win. Okay, just think. I'll come back. I'll remove this thing. And now it's just a combinatorial game. Okay, there's nothing matrix. So A has made the first move already. Now from here, B has to make the move. Right. You see, so is it okay? Because initially we're starting with an initial matrix, right? And in that, A has done this. So that's A's move. And now B has to make. When you want to make B win somehow, okay, no matter what A does. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So did anybody figure out? Okay. Remove one meaning, which one? Anyone? Okay. And I hope everybody agrees that this can be done by some multiplication, right? Yep. Yeah, let's also write that. Hmm. Yeah. So if what if A removes this too? Right. Okay. Okay. So then, so right. So let's say that. But we have to check for all possible moves that A makes. What if A removes this one? Yeah, that's a good. Does everybody see that? Rasubra and Chandan, do you see that A cannot just remove that 1, 2 entry? Okay, because yeah, then to the right. Oh, good. So then it's okay, right? So then what if A removes this? Symmetrically? No, but then whatever A removes, even if A removes this, then B will remove this. A will, sorry, this will be B. Then A will win. Sorry, A will lose. He has to move this. A will lose. So we are getting some, so we have passed through that, understanding the question and making it combinatorial. Okay. And now we are understanding some kind of strategy. But then in a general 3x4 matrix, what should be the winning strategy? We have not answered that. I mean, if A makes that initial move of eating up all the rows and columns except for the first ones, then A loses, right? Why?